And go. All right, so we got this chair. This chair is very useful. We're going to put it up here, and now we're out of bounds. Ah,
Now we're in bounds.
now we're back in bounds. Now we're out of bounds. Oh.
Oh, listen.
Now look back in bounds. Now look back to me.
Come on board. We're gonna shake
There we
things
go.
up, Morgan.
This is
Hey.
fine.
Times.
There we
There
go.
it is.
So you're actually in a space station. You were never in your own apartment. It was all a ruse. You got all rused. That skips about 8 minutes. Just jumping on a chair. Okay. This is not getting me stuck. There we go.
Okay.
So you're supposed to get locked into this room while this guy dies in front of you, but you can just do that. Wow, we got like 3 med kits. Holy moly. That's just way too many.
And marathon safety?
Sure. Usually you use approximately 0, but fine. This is the glue gun. This gun is good. This is a very good video game with a very good gun that shoots glue.
I'm going to help you stay alive.
Probably the best gun in any game ever.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
And they knew it was amazing, so they give it to you literally immediately. You saw how easy it was to get out of bounds with the chair. It's going to be even more easy with the glue gun. In fact, I've already been in bounds for too long. I can't handle this. I'm claustrophobic. I need space, literal space. So I'm
Gotta
gonna go
break out
ahead
of our
and-
cage.
Morgan, there you go.
Come on.
Come on, Morgan. You can do it. So we're out of bounds. And we're going to go in here. So we actually need to get to the top of the station, but the top of the station is really far away. So the elevator is out, so instead we're just going to... Okay, what?
Whoa.
That's fine. I also forgot that this game does not let you rebind quick save quick load, so I have to reach all the way over to F5. So I hit F1 because, you know, that's the Dishonored quick save. It didn't work, but it's fine. Luckily, it just reloads instantly. All right, we did it.
Okay.
So this is a very scary fall. You will die to fall damage unless you just kind of grab onto something, and then it's fine. Also, you can just hug this corner, and it's also totally fine. This wall, you'd think it would exist, but it doesn't. It actually doesn't exist. Fun fact, you need your object detail to be on medium or higher for that skip to work, because apparently the collision is different on low.
Thanks,
That
Arcane.
was the hardest thing to figure out when somebody was like, yo, I found this cool fast strat, and we're just like, it doesn't work. It turns out he was playing on ultra. Everybody else was playing on low. Always test everything, guys, even if it shouldn't affect anything. Oh, also, there's aliens here. Just because. We don't actually care about this area. Like I said, we're trying to get to the very top of the station, but the elevator in the lobby is out. We could actually just climb up the elevator shaft from out of bounds. You can just keep pressing glue, climbing on top, shooting glue, climbing on top. It takes like 3 minutes. I'm going to spare you guys that. That was the route for, I don't know, a day.
Yeah, within the first 2 days.
We got bad luck. Okay. I might get screwed here. We'll see. I was trying to go for a safety strat where I get an EMP. Also, there's 0G in this game. The 0G is very well coded. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I'm out of bounds again. And there's the door. That just skips flying in a big circle around here.
So, just like most Arcane games, walls are more guidelines than actual rules.
Walls, glass, ceilings, all of it. Doesn't matter when you have a glue gun, or, you know, 0G, or a chair, or most things in this game. All right, so this can be bad. I should be fine. All right, so those guys are real jerks. The little ones shoot fire, and that will just kind of stun lock you. So I had to be very careful to immediately get a boost off of this rail, so I could not get completely owned by them. Those guys are awful. I was trying to pick up an EMP grenade that's a random drop just for safety. Didn't get it. It's still fine. So you'll see, this is the guts, by the way. It's like generic utility tunnel system or something like that. I think that's what it stands for. We're going to see this a few times. This runs all the way up and down the entire station. It is 0G, so you can go all the way up or all the way down all you want. So we're going to use this to go up to the very top, to the Arboretum, which is where all the cool stuff all the cool stuff actually happens in this game. I'm going to make a little detour just to pick this up because it's fun. BT probably knows what's happening with that.
You guys will see in a minute.
I picked up a little bit of loot just for some important quest stuff later. So we're already like halfway through the game, by the way.
In terms of speedrunning, yes.
Yeah. We're still technically right at the very start. I don't think we've even completed any quests.
No, you haven't.
Okay, that jump's really stupid. Sometimes you just like don't have speed.
Yeah, in this area, he's going to go from the very start of the game to basically the last mission.
Yeah, so I said before that this game is very well programmed. I'm actually not kidding. This game is absolutely incredible marvel of technology. It will let you go to whatever quest you want in the game. You can go ahead and just like pick up the final quest in the game, and the game's just like, yeah, screw it. You want to finish the game? Go for it, bud. I don't care. Have fun. Here's the keys. There's not really any other games that do that. Most games will just like crash or soft lock, do other sorts of terrible things, but this game's just happy to be here. Okay, so I want to pick up this thing. So now we just have the final quest, or one of the 2 final quests in the game, a mine without limits. So conveniently, that item's just floating out of bounds. That happens a lot with this game. Oh, come on, there we go. Where things will just be floating out of bounds really conveniently. And you can just pick them up, and the game's like, yeah, cool, good job, you did it. Here, have a final quest. It's really nice. This door's locked. I could, unpowered. I could like power it up, but that's lame. Instead, I'm just gonna move it out of my way. The door's over there somewhere now. It doesn't exist anymore. Don't worry about it. Instead, I'm gonna pick up this stuff and, oh god, a mimic! Gah! Okay. All right, we did it. This is the recycler. This is a very useful item. I need to recycle all the not valuable stuff. And I don't quite have enough materials right now. I could grind some more, or you could just recycle your recycled materials, and that will give you even more recycled materials. Because that makes sense. There we go.
Who needs conservation of mass anyway?
I don't. And here we get to craft the literal key to the end of the game. Because this game has crafting, it's also Minecraft. And we're on our way.
Is this open world too?
Sure, yeah. It's open space, actually. You'll see in a second. So now we're back in the guts. This time we're going down, and as you know, falling is faster than flying, obviously.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
What if you're flying down?
Oh, that's slow. All flying speed is the same regardless of which direction you're going in, unless you're falling. Falling is very different. So we're just going to fall
But are we
through
falling
space.
with style?
It's up to you, honestly. So there's space. Hi, space. We're falling. This physics, don't worry. I'm sure it makes sense. And then we just catch microgravity and we're stopped again. We have to get back in bounds, which is a very arduous task. All right, we're back in bounds. Just kind of rub your face against it and then it's fine. And make our way to the, what was it, Psychotronics, that's what it's called. So here, this is supposed to be a really important area where you get a psychoscope, which is an important plot item. You do a whole bunch of stuff, all these things. We're just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna plug the thing we crafted into the spaceship thing, and that's just gonna let us finish the game. These guys are jerks. Hopefully, oh, of course he spawned. Well, all right. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We're not radiated. Radiated is a really annoying property in this game where you like have no stamina and you stumble around as you walk, because that's how radiation sickness works in real life, right?
Yeah, sure.
Shouldn't be a problem for you.
Instead, I don't want to go at 0G, so I'm just going to fly through this wall. Because you can. I think it's the same speed as going through the 0G, but it looks funnier.
We
So,
can finish this thing once and for all.
yeah. We're back in the guts once more. This time we're going to fly up. When we're coming from this side, there's a bunch of doors that are in the way. We could unlock them. We could also displace them like we did with the other door. I'm just going to go out of bounds and just fly past them because it's convenient. This clip is kind of annoying and is being weird. So, all right, there we go.
Just throw more glue at it until it works.
That's generally what you do in this game. Just throw glue until you're through whatever you want. All right, this is just a straight flying section. We can do a couple donations while we do this.
Yeah, totally. We have a $50 anonymous donation that says, I love AGDQ and the Jedi Knight series, but I hate Rosh. Die, Rosh.
Understandable.
Can't say I blame you.
And that is for the dark side ending for Star Wars Jedi Academy, Rosh's fate. Currently, dark side is winning by about $1,800, so
Nice.
pretty good.
Oh, fell out of bounds, or fell out of 0G, but it's fine.
Wait.
Don't worry about it.
It's
Too late. I'm
Look.
worrying about it.
not all space is 0G, fun fact. It's only certain areas around a space station. Everything else is normal. That's how space works, don't you know? I also skipped getting zapped, which doesn't really matter, but that's kind of interesting, because it should have been zapped. Alright, we didn't get radiated. Whew. So we picked up the item that let us go straight to the end of the game. We plugged it in. Now we just need to get over to the final area and fight the final boss. This game does have a final boss. It's very exciting. I would never lie to you, trust me. Just another casual stroll. We can do another donation while we go through Arboretum.
Yeah, just want to remind everybody that we are still raising money towards the Duke Nukem 3D bonus episode 4 run. Currently at about 7,600 of the 10,000 needed. So if we want to see that extra bonus episode, go ahead and make sure to get those donations in by the end of Duke Nukem.
I think the door's over here. Yeah, there's the
Yeah.
door. I found the door. It just kind of gets moved somewhere when you throw glue on it and then throw a grenade at it because reasons. It's my favorite glitch.
Gonna go with quantum entanglement here.
Quantum displacement, actually.
There we go. Okay.
So sliding is exactly the same speed as sprinting, except you don't use stamina. So that's nice, I guess. It's silly that they made it do that.
And it looks cool, so.
Yeah. if you're radiated and you have like no stamina, you just basically have to constantly be sliding. It's awful. All right, so this is the bridge. This is the final area of the game. We have to fight the final boss. Get ready on time. It's gonna be a long, difficult battle, but don't worry. I think I can do it. All right, I beat it. That was hard.
You made the right
Time. This is like a whole bunch of plot that's happening. We saw literally none of this. I did not see that giant space monster when I was flying out of bounds, but I guess it was there.
That was in the 2G area.
Oh yeah, of course, the 2G.
easy answer.
Yeah, so this game came out, and then I think
The future.
BT did a blind run that was, well, mostly blind. That was like an hour and 20 minutes, something like that. The next day it was 40 minutes. The next day it was 20,
And then it was 13.
then like 13, then 10, and then 7. All of that was over the span. Well,
Immortality.
it was like under 10 minutes in a week, and then like 7 minutes in another week.
It was actually really exciting to watch how much it went
was-
down.
I was mad that I was busy with work because I kind of missed out on so much. But yeah, huge thanks to the community. Like Seeker was the one who got it down. There's Creeper, Mumrick, Drunken Shoe. I don't know. There was a lot of people that worked on it. I'm probably gonna piss somebody off by not mentioning them, but sorry. Henny was supposed to do this. He couldn't make it. He's better than me, but it's fine. We still got here. We still did the thing. Yeah. Super excited for the rest of the PC block. Check it out. It's gonna be fantastic.